Sat Nam Bodies Pales. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be a pick-up reading to see how can you best alchemize your situation, like the best course of action. Okay, like should something happen or if something already happened, what can you do for the best outcome? Okay, we have 4 piles to pick from. Okay, for pile number 1 we have this cool Egyptian cloth thing that I bought my gold necklace in when I was in Egypt. Very cool. For pile number 2 we have this mountain looking rose quartz. It's very white. I'm only now recognizing it as rose quartz. It's very white. It's not very pink, but like looking at it like that, it kind of looks like rose quartz as well. So yeah, it's hot, guys. Oh my god, my lord. Let the wind come in a bit, you know. Let the wind cool me down. Already feeling a breeze there, lekker. For pile number 3, we have these coins. This almost feels hypnotizing, this energy for pile number 3. And then for pile number 4, like 5 coins there. And then for pile number 4, we have this really cool 3-point citrine-esque fairy quartz. I really actually just now found a new appreciation for this energy. Lekker. Very good, very cool. Very good, very cool. Okay. Okay, so those are the 4 piles to see how can you best alchemize your situation, take action in your situation. Pick your pile and I will see you later. I'm not going to be writing down the timestamps because I don't want to. And a myriad of other reasons. For pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, like a timestamp. You picked this blue satchel was the word I'm looking for. So, okay, first of all, I can tell you how can you best take action. I feel like you're going to... It's almost like something's gonna happen, like I just remembered the word satchel without even trying to remember, because I was kind of wanting to say that word when I was showing you this pile. I feel like you're gonna be, something's gonna be bestowed upon you that's gonna like make sense for you, or it's gonna like in some way fix the problem for you, okay? Or it's gonna like really help you fix the problem or something like that, okay? Let's see, for pile number 1, what do the cards have to show you? For pile number 1, it's giving this energy of like there's not really an issue, there's not really a problem, okay? There's not really anything even to be done, quite frankly, because it's kind of giving this energy that like putting in effort to the energy itself rather than putting in effort to the story surrounding it. The Knight of Swords. So yeah, it's kind of like I said, like something's just gonna happen for you in regards to your situation. You might be feeling, I don't feel like you're feeling chaotic. I actually feel like maybe there might be a lot of like chaotic energies around you or something. But first of all, I feel like you're actually very okay in this energy, okay? Very much okay in this energy. But secondly, I also again feel like some kind of, like if this isn't a knight in shining armor energy, I don't know what is, you understand? So I'm not saying a person is coming in, I'm saying an energy is coming in that's gonna make you not feel like a damsel in distress, but it's gonna make you, it's just gonna really help you with your situation. It's gonna calm you maybe even more. But it's almost like, I don't know, like you don't even need the calming perhaps, okay? Maybe it's just that missing piece of calmness. Let's see. The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles and the Moon. Yeah, the Hermit. So yeah, it's very in action. Five of Cups, Queen of Swords. It's very inactive from your side, the energy. So maybe you should take a little bit more action. But I feel like that Three of Pentacles, exactly, that judgment, that action is coming more from like inspired action. Like, so maybe the opportunity for you to take inspired action is about to befall you, and you're gonna have to make a choice. Either way, because of the Hermit, and I also saw Judgment, this Two of Pentacles, there is about to be a choice, or you might have a choice. I feel like you don't have to worry about the choice, because you're already, even from an unknown space, making a very wise decision. Yeah, the Hanged Man as well, okay? Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Six of Swords. You're really moving away. Six of Cups. You're really moving away from... Okay, so... Pile number one, you're moving away from a Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, okay, into calmer waters, but there is a little like Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords energy, but that is literally in your own mind. I see you having victory over that nonetheless. Pile number one, the best course of action for you to take, the best way to alchemize the situation is to trust, exactly, Chariot, is to trust that you always take divinely inspired action. Okay. I know that's kind of like, bullshit, John, tell me what to do, you know, give me the password, you know, like, but like the Moon, you know, it's like a very unknown energy, it's a very trusting energy. You kind of have to be okay with like trusting your intuition, trusting that you know where to go, what to do, how to do it, what to choose, who to choose, how to choose what, you know. But again, maybe that calmness, like maybe that's because you're already in this energy. Like I said, like very calm in the storm. It's because you're like already very trusting of that. So this is kind of a reading of telling you like, why are you even here, Paul number one? You know, because I feel like you know exactly what you need to do, you know, because you're like, I feel like you're already very trusting of your own inner intuition, of your own inner divine action taking already. So what are you doing here, Paul number one? Okay. Let me just feel if there's something else. Mm. 100% fruit and vegetable juice blend. Apple, beetroot, and other fruits. So, I'm even getting a pit stop energy. It doesn't matter what happens, just like Knight of Pentacles, like always take it slow with yourself. Nine of Cups, okay, Ace of Cups. Always take it slow with yourself. Always take it slow with your own inner trusting that you know exactly what you're doing, that you know exactly where you're going, that you know exactly, you know, okay? Even when you don't know, you know that you will make the correct decision despite having fear, despite having a lack of information, despite having blah 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 blah, you know? Because everything like that is literally just an Eight of Swords, exactly. So yeah, that's like your best course of action. Trust yourself. Oh my god, I paid for this? Yes, you did, motherfucker. Okay. Thank you so much, pal number one. That was your reading. Please consider liking. No. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for donating. Thank you for contacting me for a personal reading / session. Everything is in the description box down below. I will see you again for no one. Don't mind the dirty feet. It happens when I walk around in sandals, okay? It's just the build-up of the ground, of the dust, etc, etc. You don't mind the feet, do you? You want to suck on my toes? I don't know why I got that energy. I get some freaky vibes sometimes on this channel, guys. And I'm here for it. I really enjoy it, okay? I'm not saying I don't like it. Anyway, let me just roll a cigarette. I almost bought a vape again today. And I experience vaping as some kind of like correlation to technology, like my body like when I smoke the vape, it's like a machine, right? But like my body or my life force then charges that frequency, just the same with like this, you know? But then I want to take it a step further because I feel like, especially because I'm rolling my own cigarette, it's kind of like literally all of civilization or the whole industrial revolution. Like technology, I'm smoking technology, allowing technology to be, you understand? Crazy shit, you know? Let's see. I'm gonna start for you now, pal number 2. I haven't started yet. Hold your horses. Lekker. This is gonna be a lekker cigarette. Jesus, you're taking your goddamn sweet time. We don't have time for this. It's a war. Okay, Pop. Okay, Mama. Go to bed now. You shouldn't even be in a war, lady. I don't know. Just talking a lot of nonsense now. I don't know what's happening. I feel like there's a lot of energy surrounding me. But let's see. Let's start with pawn number 2. Pawn number 2, for those of you who picked the beautiful rose quartz, this is going to be your reading, the Rose Quartz Mountain. To see how can you best alchemize, how can you best utilize this energy to make it better. Already I can tell you, you need to have some kind of perspective. Like maybe go listen to my rambling that I just did when I was rolling this cigarette, because yes, this is just a rock, but it's also literally a rose quartz mountain, you know. Like, especially if I put it in a pot plant that represents a certain country or that represents the world or some shit, like it's literally that mountain, you understand? It's a consciousness thing, right? So, it's all about your perspective on this one, pal number 2. I feel like you need to have some kind of reevaluation in regards to your perspective on the situation. Like maybe the situation isn't even bad or some shit. And I'm also hearing like you need to allow your creative spark justice. You need to allow yourself to just kind of like flow, okay, with your creativity. Like I feel like you might have a very creative idea of how to deal with your situation. If you're dealing with the justice system, don't worry about it, okay? Once again, it has everything to do with your perspective, okay? It's kind of giving this energy of like, the justice system is literally this man-made concept. You know, it's something that's written up, that was made up by people, by apes, you know, or apes or whatever, you know. What is that compared to some kind of divine frequency that you already know to be true or some shit like that, okay? That's your course of action. Like literally allow yourself this perspective that you're powerful, or that you literally get to choose rather, okay? I feel like that's more important. That's more the message here. You get to choose. Go check out. I think pile number 1 also, like pile number 1 also had something about choice, but that was much more to do with this frequency of like, I can't even really remember. Pile number 2, you just need to know like the course of action you need to take is that like justice is in your favor, okay? But it's kind of like because you choose it to be, because you have some kind of higher perspective. But that was pile number 1 energy as well. Now that I think about it, I think. If you're dealing with, like I keep feeling this 3D justice system energy trying to enter, but I kind of don't even want to focus on it, because again, it's like what's a book compared to, I don't know, looking at the night sky and seeing the Milky Way, you understand? You need to have a much higher perspective in regards to the situation that you're in. Maybe you get check out pile number 1, I don't know though. The Page of Wands, exactly. You need to allow yourself, like, it's kind of like this higher perspective. You might sometimes experience like very like amazing shit in your mind, and you're like, yes, what a vivid imagination. No, that's actually true. That's literally a reality creation happening. So you need to allow that creative flow. So maybe the course of action that you need to take is to decide to know that your creative flow is a very powerful creator process. Literally imagine shit and it will be that. That's what you need to do. Like, do you want to leave a certain situation? Imagine yourself like flying with your body, flying away. You understand? If you feel stuck, imagine yourself, choose to like believe that as well, right? But like imagine yourself like breaking chains or exploding the thing away or some shit like that. Like really allow yourself this creative energy. I'm hearing the mantra sare sasa sarang harare hare hare harare hare hare harare hare 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 rang. Hare is like the creative force or whatever. Like allow that energy to enter you, and then you just like this. And that's the course of action that you need to take, okay? The Four of Wands, yes. That's like a celebration of life, a celebration of knowing, a celebration of... It's almost like having already been welcomed. Not even almost having already... Like, it's having already been welcomed into this divine consciousness, this godly consciousness, this very, maybe again peculiar, but like very beautiful creative flow of existence, okay? You've already like graduated into that or been welcomed into that. Now it's just about like allowing it, literally. Allow your perspective to be like childlike. Allow your perspective to be godlike, you know? Allow your perspective to be godlike. That's very important. Five of Cups. I just knew something like that was going to show itself. Okay. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, motherfucker. Five of Wands, Judgment, and the Empress. And Judgment like really jumped out. So, Judgment and Justice. That's very good energy. It's like you need to have a bigger perspective, because why would you be focusing on a Three of Cups that's spilled if you have a Two of Cups, literally? Why would you be focusing on anything else? You understand? That's literally what the Five of Cups represents. It doesn't mean like, oh, you're about to be depressed or something. It's about like, snap out of it, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck are you like? You know, that's the energy I'm getting with that, okay? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, Judgment. So this is literally Ace of Cups. This is literally your choice. You just need to allow yourself to kind of like stop being... I'm hearing for somebody, like, I don't mean to seem rude to you or anything, but also I do kind of like stop being a petty bitch or something. Like what? Like there's nothing actually to be like sad about or worried about or something. Like literally. Back. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much, Mom. But let me not get too rambunctious. The lovers. That was your reading. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading / session. Everything is in the description box down below. I will see you again for another one. Okay. Bye. It's interesting. The accent thing. I don't know if I've shared this before. But like it like I had to make some kind of conscious effort to be as energetically comfortable as possible with myself, with the energy that I experienced from the collective, right? And I remember like maybe a month or so ago, I had a session with somebody, and as soon as I connected with her energy, I started talking like you know, and it was like, whoa, like I need to have that boundary, you know. I need to be, not let any kind of collective energy or any kind of idea even that I might have of myself or whatever, like take over, you know. It's all about energetic or spiritual comfort. It's also about the art of experiencing, the art of living, the art of consistent and constant co-creation, you know. So let's continue. For pile number 3, we have this beautiful string of magical coins. This is going to be reading. This is the hypnotizing thing. How can you... Ooh, a helicopter. I'm also seeing a guy do the helicopter. This is going to be a reading to see how can you best take action. Also, maybe there's something here that you need to be aware of, okay? Some kind of hypnotizing energy. If you feel like you're struggling to wake up from something, or you're struggling to understand something, or I feel like this has something to do with money, but the money kind of represents life force or something, okay? What is this energy? Very interesting. There is definitely some kind of hypnotic energy here, or like a lulling energy or a sussing energy. I feel like it might even be like a substance or something like that, like that dulls the senses. Pile number 3, I feel like how can you best alchemize a situation or deal with it? I feel like you just need to be... I don't feel like you need to heighten your senses or your like intuition or be cautious. I feel like you need to become more aware. I feel like you need to put some kind of like life force towards awareness. I'm getting something like go buy yourself that crystal. You understand? Like spend life force on something very spiritual, that something very something that has no fear connected to it. Or if you have some kind of fear or lack mentality or consciousness, actively spend life force in regards to fixing that. Does that make sense? I feel like you need to expend life force towards a spiritual goal or something. I'm also getting something about Ganesha or Kubera. I don't know if like Kubera is the fat guy, like that people usually think is Buddha. He's the god of abundance. So, and Ganesha is the god of obstacle removals, etc. That's Patrico. We have the magician. I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna take these that fell. You know. So this is gonna be a lot. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Star, the 2 of Swords, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. The Page of Cups, the Chariot is here as well. King of Wands, Death. Yeah, I definitely feel like you need to take some kind of like magical action. You need to move your life force energy. This Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Star, the King of Swords, you need to really direct your energy at some kind of spiritual purpose. A spiritual business, maybe. I feel like this is much more like spiritual goals. Like if you have issues with paying bills or something, or you're stuck in like a matrix consciousness, especially when it comes to like feeling empowered or something, spend life force towards something that, I don't know, like go buy incense sticks. Like you need to do something spiritual or magical. Pile number 3. It's almost like you have this energy of walking away from your own magic, or wanting to deny your own magic or something. Maybe you're afraid that it's wrong or something, I don't know. But I'm really getting like, instead of getting Uber when you can walk, like save money for a reading or a spiritual healing. Or save money, like I said, for like that crystal, like that one, you know. Or jewelry piece or something that is spiritual to you, or for that retreat. I feel like you need to focus on the magical aspect of life instead of anything else, okay? But not just focus. Take action from that consciousness. Take action from that space. Like, A magician doesn't go to work every day hoping to pay the bills. I don't care what Harry Potter tried to tell you. Okay? The world. Like, he literally just does a quick potion and he manifests money. Because there are no rules to magic. Don't tell me that. There's no rules to consciousness and simulation. Bullshit. You understand? Woo! This doesn't actually feel like a divinely inspired action, even though like you could definitely read it like that. This feels like I am the divinely inspired action. You know, that's what I'm feeling with your energy, bar number 3. It's not like you understand completely what I'm saying, okay? This is nothing to do with receiving a message or a download. This is being the message, being the download, saying this is this, motherfucker. Literally. Because that's the only thing that would put you on the fast track to everything you want, which is being the magician, which is being perhaps this all-powerful being. Like when it comes to your own reality, when it comes to your own experience, when it comes to your own process, etc., you know. Which you're just like recognizing and remembering it now, you know. Is there anything else I want to share here? So yeah, I did mention also something about like energetic comfortability. This is like being comfortable. It's almost like being comfortable with being the boss, being comfortable with being with having the steering wheel, you know. Being comfortable with like, especially spiritually, the open road. Like I feel like you might be taking some kind of action, you know, you might be doing a spell or a prayer or something for the situation that you're dealing with, and like the answer or the effect, the manifestation itself is going to be something completely different than you expected, okay? But it's going to be much more empowering. Much more empowering. But you need to take some kind of spiritual action. Light a candle, say a prayer, go meditate. But no, fuck that. Not like go meditate and bullshit like that. I'm talking about you need to take actual spiritual action. You need to do a ceremony. You need to like really invest in something spiritual. And I'm not talking about $10 or something. I'm talking about going on like a week, month-long retreat. You understand? I'm talking about like really deciding whether your spirituality is important for you, because that is the most important thing, okay? And again, by spirituality, I mean like your I am. I mean your knowingness, your consciousness, blah, 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 you know? Okay, thank you so much, Paul number 3. That was your reading. Because the more life force energy, it doesn't matter how, you put into that spiritual experience, the more it will return as more magic to you, okay? So like invest in magic, Paul number 3. That's what you need to do. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, exactamundo. Okay. Thank you so much, Paul number 3. That was your reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading and session. You know where it is. It's in the description box down below. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm actually thinking of stopping everyday multiple card readings again and do it like just 2 times a week. Like really concentrate the energy into 2 videos a week. You know? Again. But I feel like the healing I can do every day. The healing and the collective reading. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing this every day still. It keeps me busy, you know, and I really enjoy it. It doesn't even actually keep me busy. I don't know why I said that, because it's like an hour a day. You know? I guess I shouldn't even be thinking of it that much, just enjoying something. So pile number 4, if you picked this beautiful almost said citrus, the citrine quartz, the one supported by the 2 and the 2 supported by the 1. Very cool. This is going to be your reading. To see what you need. I feel like you need to enjoy something. I feel like you need to enjoy some kind of support, or you need to enjoy some kind of knowing that you are supported, but you're also supporting something. Okay, that gives it this like completion feeling for you. Okay, I feel like you need to recognize or realize that something is already completed, and that you are very supported, but again that you are also supporting. That's very cool. That's very fucking cool. Because there's like this equal reciprocity energy that I'm getting, okay? If you're not experiencing that, you need to try and create that. Let's see how. The Page of Cups. Yes, that feels like a lot of emotional support, a lot of spiritual support, a lot of energetic support. And a lot of enjoyment, like young-hearted energy. Like you need to enjoy life. You need to enjoy 111. You need to enjoy the frequency or the energy as it enters you. Like no matter the story, okay? That would always be my message. My messages will always 1, 2, 3 continue towards some kind of empowering message. Like because that's just what it's about, you know? Why do you want to keep treating sick energies if they are already well, you know? Unless they're pretending to be sick. You see what I'm saying? Interesting. Point number 4. I feel like you need to approach this energy, this situation with a more light-hearted aura. This guy has +1000 aura now, or some shit like that, you know? 2 of Cups. Ooh, yeah, but like... Like just a... Ooh. Approach this situation with love, point number 4. But this is not giving me that you're dealing with a shit situation. This is giving me a situation that like something might be happening that feels almost a little bit too good to be true. It's not. Okay? Even if shit cards come out now, shit energies, which like usually it always does, like we all poop. You understand? There's always a little bit of that like energy there, you know? But this frequency, this situation, if you're dealing with a bad situation, go somewhere else, okay? For point number 4, like allow yourself to be open to this goodness. Like, just enjoy this. Like, it's not too good to be true, okay? It's really not too good to be true. The Magician. Yeah, you created this. This star. Okay, point number 4, you need to know 2 of Wands. You created this situation. This is a very good situation for you. It's not bad at all, okay? If you're dealing with a bad situation, this is not your reading, okay? This is not your pile. Go to a different one. Pile number 4. Woo! I think 2 times a week would be so good, you know? What's happening for you currently is not too good to be true. You need to recognize that you are literally being fully supported. I feel like if you're energetically feeling or you're physically feeling that you're walking into some kind of union, into some kind of love, it's because you are. Okay, if you feel like you're manifesting that, it's because you are. It doesn't matter what the shadow is trying to say. It doesn't matter what. The star is interesting because it's like one entity feeding 2 streams. And that is also giving me this 1, 2, 3. So it's like you are supporting 2 bodies of spiritual water, and then those 2 bodies of spiritual water in return support you. But what's the course of action? The course of action that you need to take is to drink and be drunk from. This situation, like I feel like something really good is about to happen for you. Something really good is happening for you, is being offered to you, etc., etc. The energy entering feels amazing for you. It could be very like new, it could be very different or whatever. Very healing. It might be touching on a lot of like aspects that you felt weren't healed, but I'm not even going to focus on that energy. Like, don't even say that, you know, because that energy isn't even here. I'm just saying this is a very healing energy, okay? And the course of action that you need to take is know that it's literally not too good to be true. Like, decide to know that you have this power, that you manifested this, that you healed. The course of action that you need to take is to look into the future. Like, usually people say like be present, but I'm here to tell you like look into the future. Like, what else do you want to create? Because this is kind of like the more you look into the future, especially with this high vibration, not only the more is this high vibration like growing and growing on itself, but it's feeding this high vibrational future of yours as well, okay? Which is amazing. I feel like that's sufficient, don't you think? Thank you so much, guys. That was your reading. Please let me know how it went. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading / session. Everything is in the description box down below. I'll see you again for now. Bye. Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to leave you with that vibe. Yeah.